Okay. What's up, guys? How you all doing? What's good? What did I miss? What did you miss? That's a better question. Okay? You missed everything. Guys, you missed so much. Okay? You missed so much. Hello, Aluma. Alright, let's get... Why do I have 2 glasses, bro? Because your mom was here. Did you smash yet? Okay, I'm gonna talk about it, okay? I had a second date with a short hair girl, okay? With a tomboy girl. I'm just so unlucky, man, okay? I'm just so unlucky, okay? So, I got smashed. Hulk smash! I'm so unlucky, dude, okay? So, how does it work? It's like first base is the kiss, second base is sex, and third base is anal, or what the fuck is it? How does it work? Am I right, or what are the? That's it? No, shut the fuck up. No shot. Really? Is that it? I was making a joke. Third is holding hands. Yeah. No, seriously, what is it? Am I right at least with the first base? Okay. So here's how I do it. Okay? This is my Thompson TM Riz, okay? I go on a first date on Tinder, right? Obviously, the person already likes you if they swiped on you and they decided to go on a date with you. You talk to them, you ask them questions, you let them speak, okay? Because they're usually not allowed to. So when you do that, it just tingles them. It tingles them well. Also, when you ask them questions and you let them talk, you don't have to talk, so you have less opportunity to say something stupid, okay? And then, at the end, you offer to walk her home or in that direction, whatever. It doesn't have to be actual home. It could be, you can tell her that, hey, listen, I can walk you home. It doesn't have to be near your house. It can be near your block or the corner. I don't need to know where you live. I don't give a fuck. I just want to, like, we can just walk in that general direction, then I'll catch a cab and fuck off, right? Something like that. But, tell my Discord I'm streaming? The bot didn't say? An abandoned warehouse. Let me walk you to an abandoned warehouse. Okay, I'm gonna be telling right now. Give me a second. Oh, man. Why didn't you do it? Fucking dumbass, boy. Okay. Why is it not? This is so important. And he don't do that. Okay, give it a second. Give it a second for peeps to go in, you know. Sheesh. For peeps to join. Give them a second. I'm live, buddy. Oh, we had 3 people join Discord. Oh, they joined Discord. Oh, you can't have. Oh, it's 2 people. You can't. People join Discord because they like didn't see my stream and they think something happened or something. Maybe I should do that more often. Okay. It's a sussy person. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. That's a new word I have. No, I'm kidding. It's not. I'm just kidding. Okay. For all the newcomers, we're talking about my date that I had, the second date with a tomboy girl. Okay. I see. So the second date. So here's I explained how I do it, right? Here's how I do it. on the first date, we just go to like a coffee shop or like a dinner or whatever the fuck at like a cafe. We talk, we eat. Then I walk them home or close to home. And then when it's time to say goodbye, I always go for a kiss. I always do that. But you don't do it in a cringe way. Here's how you do it. You kind of go for it. And if she hugs you instead, you just let it happen. Like, I'm a tomboy. Shut the fuck up. And when, like, by the way, in my experience, it's like 50-50. 50% of chicks will kiss you. 50% of chicks just gonna hug you, okay? And it looks fine. It doesn't look like any of those cringe fucking videos that you see. If the guy goes for a kiss and the girl does not reciprocate, what happens is this. And that's it. You don't do this like fucking shit or whatever, okay? It looks totally normal. It looks totally chill. And chicks kind of, when they see you going, they kind of know you kind of do with that, but it's like, it's their choice. It's fine. Yeah, so what? I did never have I ever had a problem. What is the percentage on men for you? What? Anyway. So, I always do it on the first date. I did the same with this chick. She hugged me. I'm like, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, my gay body count? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? So, I was like, okay, that's fine. But, you know, she gave good signals in the first date, right? She said that I can come over and like play on her piano or some shit. She said something like that. So, bro, I always give useful advice, okay? You will be surprised. Play on her piano, my guy. Okay, so. Man, the bot still didn't do it, huh? That's weird. So I was like, man, that's like an invitation. Holy fuck. So I was kind of surprised she didn't go for it. Then, I said, let's hang out again sometime. She said, absolutely, right? I was like, okay, good signal. She said, send me your Telegram through Tinder or whatever. Oh, she asked if I have Instagram. I said, I will send it to you through Telegram, whatever. We'll exchange contacts, right? So we did. I didn't say anything. Couple of hours later, she started like typing, right? We chatted for like maybe 5 minutes. And that's it. I kind of like caught a moment where I could just like a message and fuck off and do my own thing. Today, I received a message from her with an invitation to hang out again. In the evening this time. I was like, evening. That's good. That's romantic. Okay? And she wanted that. So, let's go. Okay? So, we meet. Same shit, right? You talk, you hang out. I walk her home. Oh, actually, I was at her house. I was at her apartment today. So how it happened is, we wanted to go to this place, and she's like, "Oh damn, I have a coupon at my apartment for this place, and she doesn't live like too far." She's like, I'm like jokingly saying that we can go to your place, grab it, and come back, right? And she's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. I'm like, bro, I'm in. Bro, I got the condoms. I shaved my balls. I'm ready, dude. Okay. So we go towards her fucking apartment, right? We're at the entrance to the apartment complex, and I'm like, can you show me your cats? You know? I said that in English. Can you show me? No. She has 2 adorable, beautiful Sphinx cats. They're fucking fantastic, dude. They're super cute. They're super curious. They're great. I love them. I think I'm gonna get a cat like that. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but... Does she speak English and know your stream? No to both. She does speak apparently very good Polish. Oh, kurwa. That would be funny. Yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck. Anyway. We go to her apartment. I'm like, you know, standing there at the corner, producing Riz energy. And one of the girls that I know gave me this fantastic advice. This is really good advice. If you want, because I'm fucking degen, right? I always like go to the maximum. If you want to like give a signal to the girl or like kiss her or some shit, you can just hold her hand, just take her hand and she will understand like instantly. It's just like such a fucking thing. I think it's a perfect advice that I was given. I didn't even think about it. Like the only thing I grab chicks is like their fucking ass or tits or some shit, bro. Holding hands, that's gay, bro. Okay. So she's like looking for the coupon and stuff, and she walks past and I like grab her hand and I'm like, are we already leaving? I know, bro, I'm fucking smooth as fucking, you know, as my balls today. Okay, very smooth. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, yes, we're leaving. I was like, okay. That's how I reacted, but inside I was like, what the fuck, bro, what? So we left, we went to the place, we used the coupon. YouTube doesn't show in the overlay. Man, what the fuck is wrong with this bot? Did it break? Jesus, I do see the YouTube messages. True man of culture, yes, thank you. I do see the messages, guys, that's what's important, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it too much. I didn't do shit to the bot, okay? It doesn't work for some reason. Anyway. So, we go to the place, we eat. We use the coupon, saved like 10 bucks, pog. And then I walk her home, and I'm like, okay, it's we're near her house, and she's like, we can walk on the block a little bit. And I'm like, nah, bruh, I gotta go stream. And she's like, okay. And we're near her like door to the apartment complex. And we're like, bro, I'm sorry, I don't wanna, like, she's a nice girl or whatever. She fucking talks so fucking much, bro. God damn. She talks way too much. She has a lot of things to say, but none of them are interesting. And it's kind of like, by the end, like, part of it I wanted to go fuck off to the stream, to start the stream. A lot for a woman. Actually, this is the first time in my life I meet a woman that talks this much, okay? So I do have a low tolerance for that. So maybe usually I just say, okay, you know, and I just leave. Might be just the nerves, I don't know. So nervous, bro. I'm a super comfortable person. People, I know I behave like a fucking asshole on stream, but I'm super chill, you know. Is she being too emotional? I don't think so. Person that is more talkative than a streamer. Have you ever met with someone who has a fucked up fetish? Oh yeah, I'll explain. Just give me a second. So we stand near her fucking door. And I thought this is gonna be a little bit too cringe. Somebody did tell me that before, that I talk too much. And I thought that I'm gonna tell her that, and I'm gonna like lean in for a kiss or some shit, you know? I think that's super sexy actually. But I held for a different moment. Again, I took her hand and I like went in closer, and she's like, I'm not ready. And I'm like, oh, okay. But inside I was like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck are you doing, dude? It's a second date, bro. By now we should be balls deep in you, okay? What the fuck are we doing, bro? I was like, that's fine. And I was like, and then I was like, okay, let me call a taxi. So I called a taxi. And while I'm waiting for the taxi, I'm like, did you have like a previous shitty relationship or some shit? Imagine she's watching this right now. Trust me, I'm a person. If I can say this on the stream, I can say this in her face. I don't want to be rude or whatever. I did not, you know. I want to be rude. I'm sorry. I lied. I'm a person that, trust me, I'm a person. I'm a person that can say, if I can say this to a public, I can say that to the person's face. I don't really give a shit, but I just don't do that because I'm a nice guy. Okay. Anyway, I was like, beep boop boop, bleep, bloop, bloop. Did you have a bad previous relationship or something? And she was like, no, not really. She says, but I just need time to get to know the person. And I was like, well, this is just a kiss. Like, what does it mean? Bro, she said something that I was like, uh-oh, dude. Uh-oh, this is not good. She says, I really enjoy hanging out with you. Oh, you know what I said? Yeah, red flag. That was a red flag, boy. She said this. Listen, prepare, okay? She said this. I was like, yeah, but you're giving me like kind of like mixed signals. I'm telling her this, right? I'm telling her, you're kind of giving me mixed signals. Like, I've been at your fucking house and shit. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I like fucked up. I have a lot of like friends and guy friends that come over as well. And I just felt super comfortable with you. And that's why I didn't even think about it. And I'm like, oof. You know what that means? She's like, we're kind of going to that friend. Yeah, we're kind of going to that friend territory. Nah. I have enough friends, bro. Okay, I don't need this shit. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna talk to her for a couple of days. I have one friend. That's one too many, okay? So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna talk to her. I'm gonna block her everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. I still wanna smash, dude. But I don't know if we're gonna, like... Dude, she looks so interesting. She looks like a very interesting, unusual person. She is, like, normie as fuck, bro, okay? So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna talk to her. I'm not gonna write her. I'm not gonna message her anything, right? It says, write her, like I'm gonna write her fucking letters. Artsy? No, she's not artsy. Bro, to me she looks like a fucking character from Matrix, you know? She looks like a chick that would, like, if I tell her something, she would grab my nuts and be like, what did you say? That's kind of hot, bro. I like strong women, okay? Trinity? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. She looks like that, kinda. But then she's like... I saw her chat. She looks artsy. I saw her chat. She looks comma at the wrong place. She looks artsy. I showed her on stream. What the fuck? Step on me, mommy? No, not really. Did Neo had a fucking like mommy fetish with fucking Trinity? I don't think. Next time she wants to meet, tell her sure, but I don't have much time. No, here's what pic did I show? I don't remember. Okay. Show again, I didn't see. Bro, she has like a very unique name. And she looks... I like this picture of her. It doesn't really show her face that well, but she's cute. I do like this picture of her. Kind of shows... Like, do you see? Like, she looks like a bad bitch, bro. She's 24. Yeah, she looks... Dude, she is... I'll show you a picture of her face, I guess. Short hair women are hot. That's true, dude. Same, dude, yeah. And I saw a couple of her pictures, and she looked like a bad bitch, bro. And I was like, man, I'm into that, you know? She's pretty. She's pretty. Here she is also like looking like a bad bitch, bro. Trans men? Question mark? Are you retarded? Woman with a short hair. Trans? Bro, go fucking jerk off to your fucking mom's vibrator, you fucking cuck. Holy shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway. She is pretty and everything like that. But, like this fucking weird shit. I don't know what the fuck. Like, she looks like a bad bitch and she's absolutely not. Okay? That's what I'm saying when I mean, that's what I'm saying when I mean, like, that she looks very interesting, but she has nothing interesting to say. Yeah, she's not a bitch. That's the problem. I'm also absolutely into short hair women. Yeah, dude, like, I mean, fuck. She makes up for her lack of she doesn't lack personality. Her personality is just not something I particularly enjoy. Okay? Here's the problem, okay? Listen, you guys seem picky. I'm happy if she has all her teeth. Fucking meth trailer fucking dude from a fucking trailer park. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know how the fuck you look like, but I don't know. I don't have... You're 41? Okay. Well, I mean, you're a guy, right? Like, 41 for a guy is fine. What about the optics factory? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I understand what you mean. Give me a second. We're going through the relationship arc, okay? But we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the news. First, it's the drama stuff, okay? So, she is cute, okay? She has very nice skin. She has perfect skin, by the way. If not for her, like, personality and everything, like, she would be like a 9 out of 10, easy, right? But personality just ruins so much. And she's not like... Bro, when I say a joke, she has skin. That's very low. That's very low expectations. Bro, I'm happy if she has any skin. I don't know. I don't think she takes Accutane, but her skin is like super fucking smooth and it's like very nice. It's like, yeah. Skin and teeth. Yeah, she also smiles. You see some fucking gums. I hate that. I hate that. But I would forgive it. I would forgive it. She's alive. Okay, bro. Chill out, Swedish guy. Okay? We all know about your weirdos. Anyway. Oh, apparently she's also like from a fairly rich family. So, bro, she ticks so many boxes. How tall is she? She is slightly shorter than me. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. She constantly, she didn't tick my box. Nah, not really. I mean, she kind of does, but with this like fucking cuck behavior. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, here's my plan. So you're too short for her in heels? Nah. No, she was on heels, so I guess she's shorter without them. It was like decent heels. It was like this maybe. Me in heels? I do wear them, yes. Okay. She has good taste, of course. Swiping on me. That's what you mean? Cap? Bro, her cats are fucking so cool. I just walked in and they were like, and they started crawling on me, like sniffing all around. It was so cool. Anyway, here's the thing. She lives in a good apartment. It's a 3-room apartment, almost in the center of the city, in a new building. So, you know, shit like that. She has 2 Sphinx cats, the hairless cats. One has a little bit of a fuzz, super interesting to the touch, and the other one is completely bald, and it's like fucking cling film. It's so weird, but it's also kind of interesting. The cats are awesome. So, it seems like she ticks so many boxes. Short hair, perfect skin, pretty, rich parents, fucking, yeah, like, but, great ass, yeah, it's decent. I don't know, okay? I don't know. In that picture, it did look good, but in reality, both of the times we saw each other, she was wearing like dresses, and they're kind of like summer dresses where they, you know, they're not tight fits, so it's kind of hard to see. So I don't know. I don't know. But in that picture, she has the hips and everything, so. But this cuck shit, I'm not ready. Like, ugh. It's just such a turn off, bro. I'm serious. Like, I'm actually like, I don't know. I'm a lazy fucker. I don't. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my plan. Okay, I'm not gonna write her anything. I'm not gonna send her any messages. She's probably gonna send me a message to hang out maybe on the weekend. I'm gonna tell her I'm sorry, I'm busy. Let's hang out next week. Right? And then I'll just wait. Not ready for what? Oh, well, we had a second date today, and I wanted to kiss her or whatever. I took her hand and I was approaching, and she was like, oh, sorry, I'm not ready. I need to get to know you better. And then she said some fucking cringe shit. Something about like, she feels very comfortable with me, and she kind of compared that to some of the friends she knows, and I'm like, ugh, no, that's not good. And if the next week she forgets about you, then bye-bye. Yeah, absolutely. Boundaries, ew. Bro, it's the second date! What the fuck are you talking about? It's just a fucking kiss. What do you mean? Boundaries, you? I'm sorry, bro. I swiped you on fucking Tinder, okay? I wanna smash. I don't wanna be your boyfriend, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? First strategy, she knows what her value is. Bro, I don't fuck with this, like, value, non-value shit. Like, the value is just so arbitrary. Like, she has some, I guess, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not that desperate to, like, fuck you. I can jerk off, you know? I don't give a shit. I don't really have time for relationships either. I have, like, 90 fucking likes on fucking Tinder, and I have, like, 20 matches. I don't give a shit. I will find a chick to fuck, okay? If she doesn't wanna fuck, I will see ya, you know? Why not stay friends? She talks too much. Oh my god, didn't you listen to me? Jesus. Maybe she has girlfriends that are ready? Ah, nah, bruh. I feel like... nah. She's not... maybe her mom is rich and single? Yeah, her mom is old. She's not the only kid. So... maybe there's something. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna discover, okay? That's what we're gonna discover by me ignoring her. Pog. Hot younger sisters? No, she's the youngest kid. That's why her fucking parents are old. So. Yeah, you see? Thanks, Vicky. Girls know how that shit works. They do that with the guys constantly, okay? Yes, manipulation. Yes, queen. Yes. It's easy to move on. It's Tinder. I mean, we switched. We exchanged contacts and Instagram and everything like that. Most mentally healthy streamer. It's not manipulation. What the fuck? I'm just. How is this manipulation? I'm not. Step 1, block and ignore. Step 2, smash. It's not manipulation. I disagree with you. I just want to see how interested is she. If she's not that interested, if she just wants to be friends, I'm not interested in that. It's not manipulation. It's just trying to discover what the person wants. I feel like at this point in our... at this point, this is not a test. Yeah. And it seemed to me like she's into it. Like, I mean, all the signals, you know, after the first date, she initiated the conversation. She offered to go the next day on a second date, you know. So I feel like she's interested. That seems like very clear signals. Oh fuck, I spilled some water. But bro, you're projecting so fucking hard. You want a chick to fuck you in the ass, dude? Like, listen, that's fine. Why are you so fucking twisted on that? What the fuck? Maybe she has a kid? No. Also, it's Tinder. It's not for friendships. Some fucking... Dude, it's not for friendships, but some people just don't have the balls. They obviously don't click together, and then they, like, you know, let's say friends or some shit. Nah. Or some people are just weirdos where they put, I'm looking for friends on Tinder. You can put that on Tinder. But it's also a lie. They never look for friends. They actually look for people to have a relationship with, that they're just testing the waters. Maybe she's just open and friendly and polite. Boys confuse these things with signs. Aluma, if you do not like the guy that much, would you really offer to hang out the next fucking day after your first meeting? You would be at least, you need to be at least slightly interested. You know? She's probably watching right now. Bro. Seriously? I'm not a fucking 30,000 fucking viewer Andy, okay? If I liked people and socializing, then yes. You're just assuming, because you obviously don't like that, so you're just assuming. That's true for boys who don't get pussy. If you got some experience, you can probably tell the signs. Yeah. She knows. Dude, she knows I get some punani, dude, okay? Whatever, bro. Anyway. Bro, like seriously, the best advice to get laid is just don't get invested. When you're not invested, it's nobody cares. You know, you go on a date, it works good, it doesn't fucking move on. It's just super simple like that. Guys that say punani don't get shit. I heard Abba say that. I thought it was a funny word. I invested a coupon. Now that was her coupon. I mean, I did pay for the meals, but it's not that much money, so I'm okay with that. Also, I feel like, I mean, bro, I don't want to be like fucking whatever, but damn, she was yapping, dude. Holy shit, I feel like that was too much. I don't even know what's worse, because the karate chick, like, I would just bully her into not talking to me, and we would just not talk. I don't even know, because I didn't want to tell her anything, because I didn't care, and I didn't care about hearing anything from her either, so you know. But I don't know if that was treating dates just like chat. I mean, yeah, it's a fucking Tinder date. How am I supposed to fucking treat it? Okay, guys. Catching up. Are we going to get to the news? Yes! Catching up on the news. Holy fuck, dude. Catching up. There's big explosions in Russia. We're gonna see it. We're gonna take a look. It's gonna be super fun. There was a big explosion of a huge munition warehouse, and Russians were saying that these are fireworks. Bro, I mean, I'm sorry, dude. Does this look like a Does this look like a fucking firework? This one was probably like that from Malcolm in the Middle, the one that turns night into day. It wasn't the wrong button, it was just an overlay on top of my other scene. So sorry, other people love life is not my thing right now. Really? Don't you wanna learn how to pick up chicks? I mean, probably not. You're probably into men, but ooh, is this real? There will be fines for listening to Russian music. A draft law was submitted to the council. It proposes charging money for listening to Russian music in public places. Nice, bro. Oh my god, the government of Giga Chads. Fucking let's go. It's basically from $150 to $200, $250. Second violation, $600. Easy. Bro. Just call the cops on them. Fucking great. Let's go, dude. So there's some videos also of our guys going deep into the orc territory. and, well, killing them. Nice. Right? What's up, buddy? Guys, by the way, I see a lot of you are not subscribed. What's up with that? Kill him. Kill him is carpet in Ukrainian, by the way. You're cheap? What the fuck? Subscribe now! Your life is meaningless. It serves zero purpose. Subscribe now. Okay? Invader V energy. Guys, do you really not have $5? Did they cross the Dnipro? Yes. Guys, I've probably seen everything, but I'm opening up the links, but let's just give me a second. Yo, is this real? France attacked the National Guard in Niger and violated airspace, the rebels say. So far, there's no confirmation of these words from France, just like the video. Recently, there was a coup in Niger. Bro, she's sending me an Instagram reel. Dude, we just said goodbye. Why is she so fucking clingy, dude? Deep in the friend zone? Shut the fuck up, dude. Bro, if I don't wanna, I will never be in a friend zone. And same concern. Yo, 5 subs, dude. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Hamatronus. Thank you, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Damn straight. That's how I fucking, that's how you do it. Okay? 5 subies right there on the fucking, just helping out the poor people in chat. Why don't you subscribe yourself? What the fuck? Do you know that if you subscribe, you will actually get the founder badge? This is your chance. This is your chance. Yeah, I mean, like, she is kind of interested. I feels like she is. Whoa! Subscribed. Hamatron subscribed. Hell yeah, dude. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Bro, to be like Hama, you only need to spend 15 years learning medicine and then becoming an intern at a hospital or some shit. What do? You like clean pots or something? L founder badge people, rich losers. Rich losers. I mean, yeah, I mean, Vicky, I understand you, okay? Like, earning from fucking streaming on our level is fucking impossible. I barely, like, if I didn't have a real job, I would fucking die from malnutrition, okay? So this is just like a hobby, but I do appreciate all the peeps supporting and stuff. Subscribe to my Patreon, donate to my PayPals and shit like that, you know, one shot on one opportunity. No, it's like, if you don't want to be in the friend zone, you don't have to. Just leave. Just say goodbye, see ya, bye, you know? You just do that. And you're not in the friend zone anymore. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I have nothing better to do with my money, to be honest. Well, good, you know? Listen, Hama, think about the alternatives. You could do drugs, you could drink, you could, you know, do a lot of that fucking crazy shit. But instead, you're doing a way healthier thing, supporting a person who will do all of that with your money. Isn't that great? Oh, we received more patriots. That's nice. Okay. Just catching up to the news, guys. Catching up to the news. Ooh, interesting news. There's interesting news today. Uh-oh. Rusaks got caught. Fireworks explosions. Bro, she's sending messages. Cringe. I'm gonna reply to her tomorrow. Maybe. She knows I'm streaming. But that's a good excuse. I can hear you. She can just say this. No, she didn't say that. I mean, you know. It was me, you know, removes the face. Okay, guys, let's get into the news. Let's get into the news. Get it? Like that meme, they're in the woods, you know? Did you get it? Guys, the most important news. Little fox.
Что ты, малючий? Что ты?
Good? How is that good, bro? I lost like 100 viewers, dude, from getting banned on Twitch. Like, I lost 2/3 of my, like, usual audience. That's kind of shitty, dude. It says, I didn't know that the fox drinks coffee. Coffee. It's good. It's going up most days. Well, yeah, that's true. All the best people are here, so that's true. Guys, we didn't watch this yesterday. Fucking Christ. Ukrainian sniper groups are operating without any losses. Some Ukrainian sniper groups are operating without any losses since 2022 and have over 400 confirmed kills. I'm a fucking Ukrainian sniper with over 400 fucking confirmed kills. Why did you get banned? I exposed my Russophobia at the wrong time, at the wrong place. Let's just say it like that, okay? I was talking shit about the fencing girl, and I think one of the Twitch mods was watching my stream, and he got fucking upset. Basically, I got banned for nothing. Beautiful. Man, we've seen some of the snipers have scopes that fucking let you aim bot, bro. How Russian prisoners behave in Ukraine? What do they do?
Попав в плен, сравнивая вот эти условия с теми, которые у вас были в тюрьме, что мы...
When you got captured by Ukrainian military, what is the difference between you being in the Russian prison and here?
Здесь лучше.
It's better here.
Я вам серьезно говорю, без
I'm
смеха,
serious.
здесь лучше, чем я в тюрьме сидел.
It's better than
Я
in
в
Russian
России у
prison.
себя дома. Я сидел в республике Башкирия.
I was in Bashkiria Republic.
Мало того, что там относились к русским.
They treated Russians really bad there.
Вы же тоже славяне. Украинцы тоже славяне. А я нахожусь себя в стране, и там
And
мне
I'm
говорят, едь
in
в
my own
Россию.
country.
То есть, по сути, я там был как военнопленный, а не здесь.
They were telling me to go to Russia. I was there
Здесь как
like almost like a war
бы
prisoner.
лучше относятся
Here I'm treated way better.
чем относились там. Это я без всяких, как говорится, там, леща запустить или там комплимент. Нет, это на самом деле так и есть. То есть
Arts and
не есть с чем
crafts.
сравнить.
I can compare it.
Там, можно сказать, морально
They're morally,
давали понять, что я
they
не человек.
they were implying that I'm not even a person.
Я
Based Bashkirs,
зэк,
that I'm a prisoner,
что я ничтожество.
that I'm nothing.
То есть у нас, ну,
True.
в том месте, где я находился, это поселок Шакша.
Where I was in the village called Shaksha,
Город Уфа, поселок Шакша.
city Ufa.
Там очень страшный лагерь на самом деле.
It was a very horrible prison there.
Что вы сейчас думаете об Украине?
What do you think about Ukraine right now?
У меня вообще мнение поменялось в корне. Вообще,
I had a 180.
что я слышал, что я увидел.
What I heard, what I saw, is completely different.
Ну, вот вы говорили, какие-то нацисты, недочеловеки. Нет,
We were being told Nazis,
вообще,
you know,
ну.
something like that.
То есть
No, absolutely
переписывание
not.
истории какой-то. Никто никому
The rewriting of
не
history.
навязывает.
I think they're being showed proper television in the prison, so they just see all this stuff.
Кто во что хочет, тот во что в то и верит. Вот это, во-первых. А во-вторых, я говорю, я встретил здесь, ну, не то что понимание, я встретил здесь просто человеческое отношение.
For the first time, I encountered proper human treatment.
Такого я там не видел,
I didn't see it back home.
даже будучи сейчас заключенным.
Oh, damn. Okay. Zelensky says, those who work for their own pocket and not for the sake of Ukraine will definitely not hold public positions or people's deputies of Ukraine. Every such business will at least go to court. It is in the Netherlands that we can become leaders in the situation with the F-16s for Ukraine. It is the Netherlands that can become leaders in the situation with F-16s for Ukraine. The number of dead in Pokrovsk has increased to 9, injured 82. It was a horrible hit. Remember I showed you the building that got destroyed. Okay, this is interesting. The armed forces of Ukraine conducted a raid, Shadow Legends, on the left bank of the Dnipro River in Kherson region, says Institute of Study of War. It's called ISW, not ISL. Get it? In the area of settlement, Cossack camps landed up to 7 boats, 6 to 7 people each. They broke through the defensive lines of the Russian Federation and advanced 800 meters deep. But it is still unclear whether they established their presence on their shore. They sure did. Okay, here it is. Okay. Here it is. These guys. Good. So apparently it's near the... Is it? Did any of them subscribe? I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to say. Where is the... Oh, it is here. So it is before the dam. So it's here. Interesting. I thought maybe we would try to go over here somehow, because the land there is dry. Interesting. Maybe there's still a lot of mud, can't go through. The cluster munitions from the US gave impetus. Dry like my freshly shaved junk. Is it dry? It's pretty hot. I think it's sweaty. Don't you know when you shave your fucking nuts, they like stick to everything? But you never did that. Bro, never, guys, never shave your ass. Okay? That's the worst decision you can make. Last week, okay, cluster munitions from the US gave impetus to the counteroffensive of the armed forces, says Social Justice Warrior. Last week, our infantry advanced towards the positions of the Russian Federation, but retreated due to the machine gun fire. The armed forces of Ukraine hit the enemy with cluster munitions, causing bushes, grass, and trees to burst into flames. The occupiers could no longer hide behind them, and the defense forces overran their positions. Armed forces of Ukraine have more chances to break through. Gee, I've been asking that. I've been asking girls that. I'm like, bro, your ass is constantly shaven. How is that fucking, how are you doing that, bro? It's just such a different feeling. It's a bad feeling. It's not a good feeling. When it's like that, it's not a good feeling. I don't know. And they have to live with that. Andriy Yermak, the head of the presidential office, says, there's a lot of very interesting news. It's a long right, so I'm just gonna say use a scrub after shaving. No, it's not that. It's that your cheeks are together. There's no buffer zone. You understand? It's not good. It's not a good feeling. Minister of Finance of Ukraine, Serhiy Marchenko, says the level of corruption in Ukraine is currently the lowest in the last 20 years. True and good. Guys, big explosion. Strong explosion in the Moscow region. It took place at the Zagorsk optical mechanical plant in Sergiev Posad. The company is engaged in the production of observation equipment, medical equipment, laboratory instruments, dosimetric equipment, and technical security equipment. Interesting. They didn't see this coming. Got him. Nice. Gonna put some dirt in your eye, huh? More.
Sergey Posad.
Nukes.
Sergey Posad.
Bigly. That's Bigly. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Looks good. I like it. Looks very good. Guys, today we killed 820 fucking occupants. That's a good number, dude. Let's go, bro. Let's go. This is intensifying of the front line. I like it. Well, I shouldn't say that. Obviously, if the enemy losses are higher, perhaps our losses are also higher, but I don't know. It does not necessarily. I don't know what our numbers are, so let's just say this is good. Error in the technological production process? Seriously? Oh, Tilda, you can't post... You can't post in chat? Oh, I have this video. I was gonna show it, but whatever. Sorry for your ears. No insurance, by the way. Fuck you. Time to send your son to die. Bro, this is just... Is this a joke, by the way? Grozny and Mariupol became sister cities. The corresponding agreement was signed by Mayor of Grozny, Khas Magomed Kadyrov, and Gauleiter of Mariupol, Oleg Morgun. It is very symbolic that both cities were once destroyed by the Russians. 1995 Grozny, 2022 Mariupol. Is this a fucking, like, a joke? Some sick fucking joke or some shit? 250,000 liquidations? Yeah, absolutely. Famous explosive lenses, right? Like, this is a thing that people need to understand. There's no such missile or drone or anything that can hit with such fucking force. It was I mean, besides, you know, nuclear, but it would be much bigger, regardless. It's a big explosion. There was some shit that was exploding. Give me 1 second. All right. The footage from the inside of the plant where the explosion occurred and from nearby buildings. Okay. Rusnia has already announced a total evacuation from the Enterprise. Information about the UAV attack has not been yet confirmed. I honestly don't give a fuck what was it, bro. Okay. The end result is what matters. It could have been Aristovich flicking a fucking cigarette bud.
Блять, это пиздец.
Says, oh, fuck, this is fucked. This is totally fucked. Damn, the plant.
Я в ахуе.
Damn.
Бля, прикиньте, нас на сварке нахуй откинуло просто, блять.
Damn, we were pushed by the blast.
Это просто пиздец.
That's fucked. Good. Do it. Interesting. This is the moment of the explosion. It says, damn, is that a barracks? Is that barracks? Bro, it's like a fucking movie shot. Perfectly like in a Hollywood movie. Who is he calling? Oh, is he gonna start filming on the phone? Yeah. Alright. The Russians created a fist for a breakthrough in the Kupiansk direction, but the defense is strong. Bro, you know what this reminds me? Give me a second. I'm booming, right? It's very hard for me to search. Well, what is it called, bro? I'm just gonna ruin the joke, dude. What is that fucking meme where the guy moves the boulder up the fucking mountain? Bro, what? Why can't I fucking find anything? It's that meme, okay? Hercules? No, it was like some other dude. It had a weird... Sisyphus, right. You're fucking... Dude, how do you know all that, bro? I think unironically, El Kudos is like the smartest fucking chatter I have. How the fuck does he know everything, bro? Is this it? Yeah. Bro, playback because your account. My account is used in another. Why? Why do you fuck up the... Okay. Bro, I feel like every time I'm trying to find something, I feel like I just need like a sound bite that I need to put on the... Oh, this is a good... What is that from, by the way? I will actually do it. Bro, Bing search is fucking shit, okay? Just for some reason it just opens the YouTube videos in like their fucking dog shit. Like I don't understand. Sisyphus meme generator? No, I want the song, bro. Oh, by the way, do you search anything on YouTube? Do you use like if you need to find a video? Do you try to Google it or do you look for it on YouTube? What is this song, by the way? I always use YouTube's own search. Oh, I use Google first. Yeah, I need to download this. Okay, I need MP4. No, I need... Wait. YouTube to MP3. Damn straight. Download. YouTube best to search how to do plumbing or fix white goods. What? Fix what? Oh, you found the song. This song gives me the masculine urge to push a boulder up the mountain for eternity. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. My name is Happy the Vampire Hunter. Sweden's got your back? My back specifically? Ukraine will receive satellite communication aid from Swedish company Satcube. Satcube? They will send around 100 of its portable satellite internet terminals to Ukraine. The company's CEO, Jakob Kalmer, told Swedish media Germany will fund the aid. It will bolster Ukraine's internet connection, including in the military, in addition to already used Starlink terminals. Yeah, this shit looks fucking outdated as fuck, boy. But it's okay. Short-haired girl will have your back next time? Bro, you're really weird. By the way. Did you know that? You're like weird about that. What's wrong with you? I don't get it. I just don't get it, bro. You get that a lot? Yeah, for sure, man. That's okay, I'm putting this as my fucking meme thing. Soundboard, play audio. Action. Boulder. Let's try this. Okay, guys. It only took 5 minutes. The Russians created a fist for a breakthrough in the Kupiansk direction. But the defense is strong, says Sirsky. The enemy's goal is to break through the defense of our troops and get to Kupiansk. The fighting is now very intense. Individual positions changed hands several times during these days. Our fighters repulse all the enemy's attempts to advance. Those internet terminals are freakishly expensive. $100,000? What? Holy shit, Starlink is fucking insane, huh? There are music finders on phones that listen to a sample and give you its link. Like Shazam or some shit? Okay. AI crossover songs? Bro, every fucking time I open TikTok, it's like fucking Plankton singing Celine Dion or some shit. Bro, it's Freddie Mercury singing Thriller? Do you want me to, like, get DMCA twice for one song? Yeah, I know that Google can do it. It's supposed to be midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. And you start to freeze. And so I have a better one, guys.
Hello there, the angel from my nightmare, the shadow in the background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want, where you can always find me, and we'll have Halloween on Christmas. And in the night, we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends.
Oh, damn. In the alternative universe.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on
so bad.
every time. And as I stare, I counted. West from all the spiders, judging things and eating their insides, like indecision to call you. And hear your voice.
It's probably the AI is like, bro, these voices are like fucking the opposites, dude. How can I mash this shit together?
Up trees on, would you come home and stop his pain tonight? Stop his pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head.
Yeah. Okay, don't waste my time. All right. What is this? Bro, read the room. What the fuck are you linking me, bruh? What the hell?
Guys, love yourself. That's all I gotta say. If you look in the mirror and hate yourself, love yourself.
True. That's literally the advice I gave you yesterday.
Yes, you should love yourself now. Yes, you should.
You should love yourself now.
Good, because I do.
Aww. Alternative universe.
Your life is everything. You serve all purpose. You should treat yourself now.
Treat yourself.
And give yourself a piece of that oxygen in the ozone layer that's coming up so that you can breathe in this blue trap bubble. Because you know what I'm here for. To worship you. Love yourself. I mean that 100% with 1,000%.
If he could only make the music louder so I wouldn't hear fucking jack shit. Uh-oh, no.
We're gonna skate to one song only.
Uh-oh.
South ball, South high, motherfuckers wanna find me. First niggas gotta find me. What's in the rental, motherfucker like me, can you please remind me? Ball so hard, this shit crazy. Y'all don't know that don't shit phase. Mexico, 82 when I look at you like this shit gravy. Ball so hard, this shit weird. When you need folk be here. Ball so hard, since we here. It's only right that we be fair. Psycho, I'm like this might let you meet gay. Ball so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me.
I'm in friends, I'm just saying Chris Williams ain't doing right if you ask me. Cause I was in my ordinary treater earth. Was Gucci my nigga? Was Louis my killer? Was drugs my dealer? Was
I mean, Trump definitely, listen, they're both so old, they definitely, you know, they definitely did say it, right? Sheesh, man, seriously? But these, you know, I've heard just like really, really good. I heard really good ones. What the fuck?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. When I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's a murder.
Okay, that was a bomb. Now that is true.
fuckers in school telling me, always in the barbershop, Chief Keef ain't about this, Chief ain't about that, my boy a BD on fucking Lamron and them. Hey, they say that nigga don't be putting in no work. Shut the fuck up. Y'all niggas ain't no shit. All y'all motherfuckers talking about Chief Keef ain't no hitter. Chief Keef ain't this. Chief Keef a fake. Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't live with that nigga. Yo, know that nigga got caught with a ratchet shooting at the police and shit. Nigga been on probation since.
Yeah, Mr. Trump.
I don't know when. Motherfucker, stop fucking playing them like that. Them niggas savages out there. If I catch another motherfucker talking sweet.
Makes you appreciate bad lip reading? Nah, not really. I never liked them. They're kind of like cringy. Their jokes were like kind of like, eh, you know. I never really liked it. I never liked it anyway. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Dog. Deepfake playground. Yeah, remember how people were like, I fucking knew this would happen. Remember when people were like, oh my god, this deepfake technology, it's gonna be so fucking lifelike, it's going to be chaos. No, it's not. You're gonna be fine. There's plenty of fucking fakes that people were doing before with fucking Photoshop. Nobody's fucking losing their fucking mind. Okay? It's all good. Guys, if you want me to be safe, donate 10 subs. If you don't want the missile to hit anyone, donate 100 subs. Okay, Jesus Christ. Do you think that dogs think it's like a very, very big dog starts wooing when they hear that? Think about it. Would make sense from their perspective. The Security Bureau of Ukraine reports that since the beginning of the war, the Moscow Patriarchy has been investigated 65 times. 65 criminal cases against clergymen were initiated. The court has delivered 15 guilty verdicts. 19 clergymen of the Moscow Patriarchy have been deprived of their citizenship. Good. Okay? That's a good thing. I like it. That's good.
¿Qué le parece esa morra? La que anda bailando sola. Me gusta a mí. Ella sabe que está buena, que todos andan mirándola. Como baila. Me acerco y le...
I like that motive. It's kind of nice. I usually don't like music like that, but it's not my jam. Russia doesn't do the separation of the church and state. We do now. So that's yeah, but in Russia, that's the reason. That's the reason why we separate it, because Russians don't, right? Twitter say Russian MiG-31K take off from Slavosleka airfield. I don't give a fuck. Find someone who gives a fuck, okay? I heard this fucking thing thousands of times. I'm good. Guys, new cringe post just dropped. Warsaw plans to create a Polish-Ukrainian connection for the occupation of Western Ukraine. Shoigu says. Poland has begun large-scale arms purchases from the US, Britain, and South Korea. This carries risks for Russia. For Russia? That's true. Russia will strengthen the grouping of troops on the western borders. Like, Western borders of which country? Russians are saying that pyrotechnics was blowing up in that huge explosion. If that's the case, why are you taking people's phones while they were shooting the videos? What is this?
A few moments later.
Give me the phone, give me the phone. It just looks so pathetic, right? Like, bro, do you really think it's like the Russian like control over information in their own country is like similar to the Soviet fucking era? That's not how it works, bro. Okay? It's internet. You need to shut off. You need to do like North Korea if you want to do that. And I think that's exactly what they're gonna do at some point, right? They will understand that without complete control over internet, or like China shit, they wouldn't be able to do this. So to do a complete like Iron Curtain, right? So. The Russian embassy in the USA was illuminated with the works of the Ukrainian artist. On the evening of August 4th, a pro-Ukrainian art action was held in Washington. Drawings of the famous Ukrainian poster artist Nikita Titov were projected on the building of the Russian diplomatic mission for several hours.
Схоже на вас. Я не знаю, наскільки в Америці знають просто про Україну не тільки через нашу війну, через наш опір, але я хочу сказати, що ми два дуже схожих народи. Я народився в Естонії, але і я не...
Footage from the epicenter of the explosion of fireworks and crackers. Definitely some crackers exploded. In Sergiev Posad, according to the preliminary information, 52 people were injured and the general people, like, I mean, what? And the general direction of the company, and what? And the general director of the company was taken for interrogation. In the Russian investigative committee, they said that the version with the UAV attack was not confirmed. Oh. Yeah, definitely some crackers exploded. Bro, what the fuck? Shut up. Shut up. Hold the wound because you're already a pale bastard. Our soldiers cleared the orc positions near Bakhmut, eliminating a dozen orcs and taking prisoners. This is where the shit begins. We're gonna storm. Oh, I think I saw a video on TikTok from this, but it was blurred on TikTok, so maybe it's not blurred here. Because we're gonna have a contact. You have to be slightly after me.
Все, пройшли, подивилися льошки. Там по чуть-чуть ідуть льошки, ми їх перевіряємо.
We went through it. We got to the positions. We see holes. We check in them.
Короче, зняв такий екшен, сука. Але не включив камеру, блядь.
Damn, there was so much action and I didn't fucking turn on my camera. Fuck.
Я лох, сука.
I'm a fucking moron.
По правому флангу
They are on the right flank, just walking down. I already killed two.
Сука, камера не була включена.
But the camera was not on. Can you fucking believe this shit? I have your ribbon. Uh-oh. Hello.
Бля, чого вона виключається, сука?
Damn, why is this camera fucking shutting off? Bro. Ukrainian trooper on the battlefield. Why my camera is not working? What the fuck? The most important thing.
Плюс, прийняв. Я зайняв полкоп.
Got it. I took up the foxhole.
Зараз тут прилатаю його рюкзачок, на. Тут наразка є.
There's a...
А ти що, підарас?
What is this here? What the fuck are you cunt?
Диви, що, сука, носить, нахуй.
What is this, what he has? Look.
Ось сюди, блядь.
Over here.
О, друзі.
Nice.
Тут наразка.
There's one shot here.
І граната.
And a grenade.
Красава, нахуй, красава!
Beautiful, beautiful, well done.
Сева, давай я йду.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Дай!
Okay, go for it.
Тихо, 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 тихо. Шей, ближче підійде крис.
Okay. Get closer.
Ля ти криса, сука.
Oh, you fucking rat.
Красава.
Well done. Fucking cunts.
На, освободитель, блядь.
Hey, here you go, liberator.
Заходимо, тут бліндаж отак іде.
Let's get in. It
Треба
goes
заходити.
like
Фонарик
this.
є?
We have to go in. Do you
Типа.
have flashlight? Hey, what's
Що,
up?
больно?
You hurt?
Больно, сука,
You
виходи,
hurt?
блядь. Сколько
Fucker?
чоловік в окопі?
Get out. How many people
Ти
inside?
нахуй. Троє!
3?
Що охуєли, сука?
Are you fucking
Каждый
nuts?
поднял руки и выводит, нахуй.
Fucking hands up and get the fuck out.
Руки, нахуй.
I'm coming. Hands.
Руки,
Hands.
сука!
Hands.
Броню снимаем, я сказал, блядь.
Remove the armor.
2,300 бачу.
200 are
Руки,
hurt.
сука!
2 guys are hurt.
Покажи, нахуй.
Hands. Show the hands.
Пацаны, побачу гранату, сука, я, блядь.
Guys, I'm gonna if I'm gonna see a fucking grenade, I'm gonna fucking tap you. No grenades, nothing. We don't have anything.
Це...
There was 3 of you?
Стет
Yes.
Сантус, у нас три
We
пленних.
have 3 prisoners.
Ти, зажми рану там собі, нахуй.
Hold the fucking
Жми рану, бо ти вже
wound.
білий.
Hold the wound. You're fucking pale. Is it his fucking nuts?
А в тебе що з ногами, чувак?
What is up with your legs?
Ебать, это наші аптечки, пацани.
What the fuck? These are our medkits.
Ти якого хуя відстрілювався, підер?
Why the fuck were you
Huh?
shooting, dumbass?
Якого хуя стріляв?
Why?
Стій, стій, стій.
Як виходите?
Дай мені. Сука.
Як виходите?
Ну, що ти рухаєш? Стань на місці,
Why the
блядь.
fuck are you moving?
Стань на місце, бо зараз крові стечеш, блядь. Ти не
You're
чуєш
gonna
мене, чи що,
bleed, you
блядь?
dumbass. Dumbass! Don't move.
Ну ви, блядь, герої, нахуй.
Fucking
Спасителі наші,
heroes,
да?
liberators, huh?
Пацани, там походу хтось є.
Guys, I think there's somebody there.
Походу хтось є, да.
I think there's somebody.
Давай, я
Cover.
заходжу.
I'm coming. I'm going in. Is this an orc just sitting there?
На, нахуй.
Eat it, he said. No, it's a different clip. I saw a different clip on TikTok. Very interesting clip. Let me show you the clip. It's actually super fun. Like, it's censored, but I think it's this one. So I don't know when this happened, but
Papa.
he says,
Здорово.
"Hello." He says, "What's up?"
Ти куди стріляєш?
He says, "Where the fuck are you shooting, eh?"
Що ти?
What do you mean?
Ти хто такой нахуй?
Who the fuck are you?
От рядом ми, Ахмат.
We're fucking close. We're Ahmad.
Підер, сука, ну руки підняв нахуй.
Fucking put your hands up. Put your fucking hands up. Cunt. He didn't put his hands up. Bro. It's a third assault. They're in the enemy positions, like literally in there.
Ой, їбать нахуй.
Holy fuck.
А?
Huh?
О, папа.
Who the fuck are you? Bro, Jesus. No, they think he's Russian. They think it's their guy in the positions. The dude is filming is our dude from the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade. And he's just in their positions and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" and shoots them. I thought that was a very interesting moment. We saw some guys recounting the events where they would enter a settlement with a small squad, and they would just see Russian military dudes like smoking on the side of the road. And he says we would come up to them and we would like, "Are you Russian?" And he asking in Russian, and they're like, "Yeah," and they would just and we would just shoot them all. Dude, that was fucking based. Holy shit! All right. Ukraine received 2 more Patriot SAM launchers from Germany. The air shield is getting stronger. Pug! Being casual will probably do wonders for brains with less than 133 IQ. Being casual? What are you talking about? How are you insulting 133 IQ? I don't understand. That was Severodonetsk? It was in that region, near the settlements and villages and stuff like that, yeah. The UAE wants to organize a meeting between Zelensky and Putin in November. UAE President Mohammed bin Zayed plans to organize a meeting between the leader of Ukraine and the dictator of the Russian Federation during the UN conference on climate change. It is scheduled on November 30th in Dubai. Zelensky said many times he will not talk to Putin. No, I'm just... listen. It's not going to be about climate change. Obviously. You dumbass, bro, what the fuck? It's going to be Zelensky, Putin, and Greta Thornberry. Or what's her fucking last name? Okay. What's the... Turkish President Erdogan said he was going to facilitate the resumption of the grain deal in an extended format. He also called on Western countries to help turn this agreement into the basis of peace agreements between the Russian Federation and Ukraine. Everyone wants to be the fucking... We're gonna assist you in the peace. Let's peace. Ooh, this is nice. Latvia joins security guarantees for Ukraine. Prime Minister of Latvia, Krijanis Karins, promised to support Ukraine in the war against the occupiers for as long as it takes. He also awaits the establishment of the Special International Tribunal. Every vote matters, even if it's like, you know, small. Bro, this doesn't matter, but I mean, it kind of matters. In Stavropol, the occupiers warehouse with clothing is on fire at the military area. Nice. Shit's on fire in Russia, I like it. Don't really care what it is. Okay. Okay, alright, that's okay. This video was also kind of funny to me. I'll translate. Can I have 2 cheeseburgers and 1 shawarma with takeout? Yes, yes, yes. Do you need sauces? Can I have mayo and a little bit of mustard? Would you like some coffee while you're waiting? Can I have coffee with milk? We also have lactose free. Oh, yeah, thank you, thank you. No, actually, I'd like the regular. 10 minutes. Okay, I'll just hang out here, okay? Thank you. Never sweat on your chiropractic? What?
Sweat I feel coming off your head? Yeah. That sweat I feel coming off your head? Yeah.
Yeah, this is, by the way, this is false. In the movies, people just break people's necks. You can't break somebody's neck like that. It doesn't work.
Y'all ready to order?
Yeah. Can I have a chicken fried steak with gravy and a cola?
I will have the baked beef short ribs with collard greens and throw down some of that cornbread.
All right, babe.
You know what? Hold up a second. I'm also gonna have some of them collard greens and cornbread as well, but hook a brother up with some of them hot links.
All right.
All right.
You know what? Why am I trying to front? Scratch all that. Give me some okra and some fried red snapper, and girl, you know I want some chitlins.
All right, now.
Y'all got ham hocks?
Of course.
Well, that's what I want. I want a plate of ham hocks, deep fried, blackened, and served on a bed of mustard greens.
Pig feet. I want some pig feet and 4 pounds of grits. And and you know what else? Give me a little Dixie cup full of lard. All right?
I just remember what I want. A bowl of mosquitoes. None of them tiny ones either. Give me them big motherfuckers you find down at the swamp.
Sister, could you please hook a brother up with a rusty bucket full of fish heads wrapped in razor wire?
Donkey teeth.
Donkey teeth.
Straight out a donkey's mouth. You know what? Fuck it. Any animal tooth will do. I want you to stick it in some honey glaze, fry it with fat back, and serve it in an old tin coffee can.
Forget everything I said up to this point right now. Bring me some dandelion greens, a cow hip, and a dog face. Wrap that whole mess in an old ebony magazine and serve it to me in a shoebox.
Okay, I want a platter of stork ankles, an old cellar door, a possum spine, and a human foot.
Bro, is this...
You want a human foot.
I think I get the joke, but I don't wanna like be wrong if I'm wrong, but I think I get it, and it's fucking hilarious. This will end up with a Russian MRE.
I got just one question for y'all. You want gravy on that cellar dough?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah, you gotta put gravy on it, yeah.
What's a cellar door without gravy?
It's not food.
It says the restoration of the Crimean Bridge. Bro, I love this meme, dude. Oh man. These are so fucking funny, bro. Damn straight. That's how it will be. That's how it is. That's what's up. Okay? That's a good one. The way that fucking cop falls, bro, I can't. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck is this? It's apparently it's like it's like apparently like a thing, dude. Look how he dances. It's an actual skill. It's Fortnite, dude. Not Futurama. But they do have a skin for it, apparently.
Ебать песня, ебать сказка. Да ты шо, ебать.
Bro.
Я ебанулся.
A holder for a fucking, I don't know, what do you call it? Fucking smoke pipe or some shit for the fucking joystick.
Ебать.
What? Who is this for, dude? For the hookah, yeah.
Ебать песня. Ебать сказка.
That is so fucking stupid,
Я
dude.
ебанулся.
Is in Ukraine. What?
Ебать.
Is this like a meme? They're so good at it.
Alright, I only peed, but this toilet has a bidet. So I want to try it. I didn't even try one in Portugal because I was scared. Oh, that's not facing the right way.
Seriously, bro? Seriously, dude?
Alright, I only peed, but this toilet has a bidet.
What?
Oh, that's not facing the right way. Hello? Alright, I only peed, but this toilet...
How could you fail? Like, so, like, how could you do this? Is that even possible? That's like a fucking joke from fucking Family Guy. But it's in real life.
Hello?
Right in the fucking eye, dude. I'm gonna put a dirt in your eye. Same girl? I don't know. What a good meme, dude. What a good meme. Okay, a new history book in Russia. What does it say? Okay. Russia, it says page 409, paragraph 37. Russia today, special military operation. The book starts with the following. Such horrible tactic was never used before on their own territory by not a single army in the history. You already are old enough. You can make your own conclusions from the new military tactic of Ukraine on your own. Curious details. According to the Russian law, Russian law, that's a funny joke. If somebody is performing active societal activity and receives money for that from a different country, he will be registered as a like agent from another country, so to speak. We had such a law in 2020. We approved such a law in 2022. Meanwhile, USA had this law, FARA, in 1930s. That's what it means. Other agent, foreign agent. Thank you. Yes, foreign agent. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Also, discovering any information online of what is going on in Ukraine, remember, world industry that creates fake videos, fake photos, they're doing that on the constant. Western social networks and Western news dominate in the world informational space with enthusiasm, spreading any informational fakes. So be very careful. Think why and for what is being posted and who needs that, who benefits from it. Think, and then you will never become victims of cheap manipulations. Bro, this is apparently a history book, new history book in Russian classes.
I don't even know.
Me neither.
The Ukrainian counter.
Okay, Adam something video on the Ukrainian counteroffensive. What is he gonna say this time, dude? Ukrainian counteroffensive has a lot of interesting footage. In this footage, I saw how Ukrainians use armored vehicles to transport on the battlefield. Unfortunately, I believe that armored vehicles are not the greatest way to transport a lot of people to the front lines. I think armored buses or armored trams would be much better. If we look at the infrastructure of the eastern Ukraine...
Counteroffensive has been going on since June. Ever since then, we've been hearing vastly different things from both sides. According to the pro-Russian crowd, the Ukrainian counteroffensive has been a complete failure, Western weapons are ineffective, and the Russian lines keep holding. According to the pro-Ukrainian cheerleaders, the Ukrainian counteroffensive is going exactly according to plan, and the Russian lines are 2 days away from complete collapse. But in this case, both extremes are wrong. In this video, I'll be talking about the following: the description of the basic situation, the problems Russia and Ukraine are facing, the current status of the counteroffensive, a word on pro-Russian quote-unquote peace advocates, a rough outlook into the future in terms of how and when the war could end, and accounts you should...
Listen, we did 2 breakthroughs already, okay? Big counteroffensives, big breakthroughs. We did them. I know maybe even Russia learns on their mistakes, but who probably, maybe, could be, we'll see. But the front collapse may happen.
Should and shouldn't follow for accurate coverage. And I'll be doing all this in the Perun format because it's the most practical. You should definitely subscribe to Perun, by the way. The link to his channel is in the description. So let's get started. So let's start with the basic summary of the situation in Ukraine. How goes the counteroffensive? I believe we can all see by now that this isn't Kharkiv or the first weeks of the invasion. This is like Kherson, but much worse. There are no quick gains or astounding successes, just a slow, bloody grind through Russian lines, one trench at a time. These aren't your hastily dug trenches either, like in the beginning. These are formidable, more or less well-built fortifications where soldiers can often survive even a direct hit from artillery. These trenches were built in the framework of the original Surovikin plan. Build out fortifications, wait out the winter while reconstituting, let Ukrainians crash against defenses, then attack them once exhausted. This was the plan for the winter, but Russian political machinations forced an attack instead. They took Bakhmut at an almost catastrophic cost and ground themselves down at Vuhledar. The result is an exhausted Russian army and reconstituted Ukrainian forces, the opposite of what Surovikin wanted. But the defenses are still there and formidable. Bad Russian decision-making did not win the war for Ukrainians, it only gave them an advantage. But Ukraine is also in a time press. The ground is maneuverable till October when the Rasputitsa hits, meaning as of the making of this video, they have about 2 months for maneuvering.
2 months, 2 month season. It could be. Mud season in the autumn is way more complicated. Like lately, we didn't have a lot of rain in the fall, so it's difficult to say. It could be definitely for sure. It is a season, so but we'll have to see.
Disclaimer though, I'd like to stress that we do not know what the Ukrainian plans are. We can only speculate and extrapolate, but in the meantime, only the Ukrainian leadership knows what they can and want to achieve and when. Please keep this in mind as we go along. And now let's take a look at factors like what each side is doing and the problems they are facing. First, the Ukrainians. You might have noticed that despite the cheerleaders' insistence, the counteroffensive did not start out as well as expected. Before its official start, there was a large social media campaign by Ukraine which made it seem like they will break through Russian defenses and be at the Sea of Azov in about a month. But Russian defenses proved far harder to crack than expected. We all remember that blown-out column of Bradleys, which Russian propaganda took thousands of pictures of from every possible angle, and kept spamming them in social media for weeks. That was a failed Ukrainian attempt at breaking through a Russian defensive line. But thankfully, that was the the last of such an occasion. Ukrainian command quickly realized that they won't break through Russian lines head-on, so they adapted. Now, instead of head-on mechanized assaults, they use artillery to soften up Russian defenses and HIMARS to interdict Russian supplies. Blowing up the Kerch.
Oh, thank you, buddy, for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Yet again, was part of this
much
strategy.
love.
With this, the Ukrainians are chipping away at Russian-held territory, bit by bit, slowly making progress. As for Ukrainians' problems, the first is the usual suspect, the lack of shells. This problem is being remedied, but it takes time to ramp up production and establish supply lines. Still, we have come a long way since last year, where Ukrainian shell stocks were at catastrophic levels.
I appreciate the picture of Bogdana, the Ukrainian-made self-propelled howitzer.
Another problem, a reason for Ukraine's slow progress, is the lack of experience in large-scale combined arms maneuvers. This is pretty much the most difficult thing an army can do, and Ukrainians have to learn it in a few months while they are actively at war. Consequently, they opted for an artillery-supported incremental advance instead. Alright, you might say, but does NATO doctrine and training help? Yes and no. It does help in the sense that the troops did get NATO training and are using more and more NATO standard vehicles and equipment. And it does not help in the sense that they only got basic, shortened NATO training. In addition, when breaching defensive lines, while large-scale combined arms maneuvers are difficult enough to pull off, NATO doctrine also assumes air supremacy as a basic prerequisite, which is in the case here. The airspace is contested, and Russian Ka-52 helicopters can freely lob anti-tank guided missiles at advancing Ukrainian columns from well outside air defense range. This problem cannot be solved simply by having a Gepard short-range anti-air gun accompanying troops, despite what certain Bild journalists on Twitter would want you to believe. The overarching issue Ukrainians are facing is that the Russian military excels in so-called defense in depth. If there is one thing they can do extremely well, it's this. Russians have multiple defensive lines for 30, 40, 50 kilometers in depth, and they are not about to give them up without a fight. So how does Western equipment factor into this? They do help and are very important, but the main, most important form of aid remains artillery shells. That being said, Western equipment such as Bradleys and Leopards tend to arrive in delayed shipments in smaller than needed quantities. The stuff Ukraine is getting now has been agreed upon last year. In December 2022, Zaluzhny said that he needed 300 tanks, 700 infantry fighting vehicles, and 500 howitzers in order to get back to the 23rd of February borders. Not Crimea, not the Donbass, the 23rd of February borders. In contrast, at the time of recording, Ukraine received around 60 Leopard 2s and 14 Challengers, so 74.
Well, as you can see, 194 IFVs, that is not the case. Only Poland recently sent us 200 Rosomoks. 200. So these numbers are definitely different behind the scenes.
4 modern tanks, in addition to 40 Marders and the 154 Bradleys, so 194 modern IFVs. So by the time of the counteroffensive, Ukraine received about a fourth of what's needed as a bare minimum. And we haven't even talked about things like F-16 jets. Ukraine will be able to deploy those in 2024 at best, meanwhile they needed them already in June 2023. With all that said, how is Russia faring along? Stopping the counteroffensive is the task of the Russian land forces, who, according to estimates, have lost 40 to 50% of their personnel to death or injury through the war's 17 months. So the Ukrainian counteroffensive is faced off by a heavily attrited Russian military. However, despite their attrition, there are still a lot of them in Ukraine, with their fortifications acting as a force multiplier. On the other hand, Russian equipment losses have been and continue to be somewhere between catastrophic and severe as they continue to speedrun the destruction of their Soviet heritage. Currently, Russia's visually confirmed losses stand at 11,533, of which 2,199 are tanks, 938 armored fighting vehicles, 2,616 IFVs, 339 APCs, and 139 IMVs. All this is to say, Russia won't be conducting maneuver-based defense. Their current task is to hold the lines at all costs and try to attrit Ukrainian attackers. And they do this with varying degrees of success. As of the making of this video, Ukrainians have managed to take over the first preliminary Russian trench lines north of Tokmak and are gradually progressing south. They have yet to reach the main Russian lines, which will be the true test for both sides. The challenge Russia is facing in the meantime are the usual suspects: low morale, attrited supply lines, and attrited formations. None of these three has reached critical levels yet, and there is no 100% guarantee that any of them will, but time will tell. Now, a question on some people's minds might be, how does Wagner factor into this? The mercenary army led by Evgeny Prigozhin. Well, ever since their rebellion, Wagner troops have been mostly withdrawn from Ukraine. Some of them left Wagner and joined the Russian army instead, but many also stayed in Belarus as military trainers. Despite many Wagner soldiers staying to fight in Ukraine, I don't think they will represent much of a threat. The Wagner group was the strongest in its intact form with its well-established experienced formations. Post-fracture, figure they won't influence the war as much, other than numerically bolstering some Russian formations. With all that in mind, let's take a look at how the counteroffensive is going. Most of the action is happening in the south of Ukraine, namely the Zaporozhye region. This is where the main effort is, and will be most likely. As I've said, here Russian lines are up to 50 kilometers deep, with
No,
multiple
Wagner
lines
still
of
exists.
defense. As
Just
of
not
now,
in Ukraine.
Ukrainians haven't even reached the first line. They're fighting in the contested zones before that, which is a 10 to 15 kilometer wide strip along the front line. They took over some trenches, but those aren't exactly the first line of defense, despite the cheerleaders' insistence. Here I'd like to emphasize again that we don't know what the actual Ukrainian battle plans are. We don't know what the Ukrainians want to accomplish in what time frame. Take those destroyed Bradleys and Leopards, which Russian state media photographed from every angle multiple times. We don't know what their task was, we have no idea. We can guess, we can even guess well, but that's the most we can do. Did Ukrainians
I would
plan on
agree
breaking through
that
Russian
they're
lines
in
quickly?
that country,
Could be,
yes.
maybe, likely, but we don't know. So far, Ukrainians only seem to be poking at Russian defense lines and exploiting the occasional openings. When Ukrainians detect a weak point, they reinforce the area, hoping to exacerbate the situation for Russians, potentially leading to a breakthrough. That is coupled with artillery barrages and supply line interdictions for greater effect. So far, we've only seen smaller progresses, mostly around Orikhiv and Velika Novosilka. However, Ukrainians also haven't stopped.
It seems like, and I've heard this several times, that we still do not have enough experienced commanders on like the middle to upper level to perform complicated operations with a lot of troops at the same time, which is an issue for us because we cannot create a massive army that we would homogeneously use to break through the defensives.
Stopped advancing around Bakhmut, aiming to envelop the city and force the Russians to abandon it. In fact, around Bakhmut, Russians have really been on the back foot lately. Current Ukrainian advances remain small, measured in villages, but even such small gains add up over time, and Ukraine still hasn't deployed the bulk of its counteroffensive forces. Clearly they are waiting for a different opportunity. That being said, don't expect...
I think part of the reason we didn't deploy most of our forces is perhaps we are training them and we want to use them as a homogeneous force. Perhaps we're waiting on some critical additional support that we need to have. Perhaps we are asking about Atacms. Maybe that's what Yermak is hinting upon, saying that it's going to be, he said that it's going to be big help, big weapons sent to Ukraine. Perhaps we're waiting for something like important. Perhaps we're waiting to see if the first breakthrough is going to be. Perhaps we're seeing how the first line of defense is actually going to fare. I think it's fine to take the necessary time to learn all the necessary information before action. If we are not receiving any kind of push from the Western partners, I think that's really smart.
Crimea to be taken back this year, despite what some cheerleaders might say. It'll be difficult enough to cut the Russian land bridge to Crimea, let alone taking the peninsula itself. A more reasonable goal for the time being is the recapture of territories controlled before the 23rd of February. Once that comes within arm's reach, we can start talking about the Donbass and Crimea in terms of the counteroffensive.
I heard the same about commanders from some very knowledgeable Polish military bloggers.
Here I'd also like to briefly mention Kherson. Some people might ask, now that the Nova Kakhovka dam has collapsed and the reservoir is drained, will this enable some sort of Ukrainian amphibious assault, for example on the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant? My answer is, I don't think so. Though the soil looks dry and cracked, underneath it's very much soft and moist. An armored vehicle would sink into that in no time. Aside from that, Ukrainians would have to cross a huge open space with a large river flowing through the middle. They would still need to cross a river, but this time without any cover on its banks. So I don't think Ukraine is seriously considering an amphibious assault at the moment. I should add, I could be wrong of course, but so far this seems unlikely. So what should we expect in the war going forward? It is my impression that Ukrainians went into the counteroffensive a bit too confident, but then after some equipment losses, they revised their strategy. This was the correct move compared to the Russian way of beating their head against the wall in Bakhmut and Vuhledar. We are still not in the main phase of the counteroffensive, the main forces haven't been deployed yet, and Ukrainians so far are only poking the Russian lines, looking for weaknesses and exploiting local opportunities. All this being said, even though progress might be slow, Russians can't just sit back and relax. They are taking significant losses, both personnel and equipment, the latter taken from a very much finite and fast-shrinking Soviet-era stockpile. To give you an idea, we have the bare minimum baseline of visually confirmed losses by Oryx, which was 15 tanks for the first week of the counteroffensive. The Ukrainian government's claim for destroyed Russian tanks, meanwhile, was 76. Of course, you should take the latter with a big grain of salt. Usually the truth is closer to the Oryx numbers. But then, on the 9th day of the counteroffensive...
Like, could be, But then how much footage we don't see, how much footage is not being leaked online, how many pictures, etc., etc.
Offensive the 13th of June, Vladimir Putin stated that Russia has only lost 53 tanks compared to the hundreds of tanks and IFVs Ukraine has lost. Of course, that letter is ridiculous, but the former is very interesting. Putin's 53 figure is significantly closer to the Ukrainian government number than to the Oryx number. This potentially shows that a lot of losses go visually undocumented and that Russian losses are more severe than we thought. Recently, in visually confirmed losses, T-80 tanks started overtaking T-72 tanks, and the lost tanks are increasingly older, meaning Russia is slowly running out of T-72s and more modern tanks in general. Despite the West being frugal and somewhat reluctant with deliveries so far, given enough time, they can definitely outmatch Russian production and stockpiles. So the phrase, time is on Russia's side, is not necessarily accurate. Another point with regards to Western equipment. Going back to the failed Ukrainian push that saw the destruction and abandonment of multiple keen-eyed viewers might notice an important detail. The vehicle's doors are open and there are no corpses around. Despite being hit by mines and artillery, it seems like the vehicles protected the soldiers who left the scene on their own. If this was a column of Russian-made vehicles, most of those soldiers would have been dead. Despite losses, Western equipment helps save soldiers' lives, thus preserving Ukraine's strength. The same cannot be said about the Russian military and their equipment. This is another factor in Ukraine's favor. Barring some major unforeseen event or events, I believe this is how the counteroffensive will chug along for a long time.
I'm also confused every time somebody remembers this fucking battle. I remember we read multiple times that those vehicles were evacuated and fixed. But nobody seems to mention that. Is it wrong? Is it fake information?
Not as rapid, sweeping advances by either side, but as a slow, brutal attritional war where Ukraine slowly chips away at Russian-held territory. The question then becomes, who breaks first or gets so exhausted they'll be forced to sit down at the negotiating table. Still, these are very much future considerations. The war will drag on well into next year, so first let's just get there, and then we'll go from there. In the meantime, Russians continue being demons in human skin.
No corpses being seen in the pictures of destroyed Russian tanks.
They started bombarding Ukrainian grain storage facilities with grain meant for African countries. This was followed by hits on Kherson public transit, a missile strike on a residential block in Pokrovsk, and other choice war crimes. To those who have been paying attention to Russian military actions for a while now, this is nothing new. In Aleppo, Syria, they specifically targeted hospitals and razed half a dozen to the ground. In Ukraine, the modus operandi remains the same. If they have to rocket strike civilian energy infrastructure, hospitals and food storages, they will do so. If they have to launch thousands of cluster munitions indiscriminately on Ukrainian cities, then that's what they're going to do. For this reason, pay no attention to the hand-wringing and concern trolling of the quote-unquote peace activists who only started having problems with, say, cluster munitions once Ukraine got
peace
them.
Activists, bro. Russian mouthpiece propaganda.
Hammering Ukrainian civilian infrastructure with missiles, and we don't hear a peep from peace advocates. But once Ukraine hits the Kerch Bridge with a sea drone, well, how dare the Ukrainians target civilian infrastructure? Which the Kerch Bridge is not, by the way. It's a military logistics artery, therefore a legitimate target.
All you need to know is Hassan hates Adam something and called him a Nazi sympathizer.
If there are Russian civilians on the bridge, well, they are on Ukrainian territory on an unauthorized structure where the Ukrainian government forbade entry. If you still decide to go despite all this and get caught in an explosion, I don't know what to tell you. So when you encounter the aforementioned peace activists who seem to only ever have a problem with something when Ukraine does it, remember, for them, it was never about peace or justice. They don't care, they never did, and they never will. Whether the peace advocate is on the far left or the far right, it doesn't matter. Their one and only consistent position is that they want Russia to win. Period. Now let's talk about how the war could theoretically end. It all depends on the situation on the battlefield, on which side can achieve what, in what time frame. I believe the current range of possibilities is between the full liberation of Ukraine on one hand and the North and South Korea situation on the other. The full liberation scenario is self-explanatory. Ukraine returns to its 1991 borders with Donbass and Crimea.
Let's go, we're gonna do it, let's go.
Return to the country. As for the Korea scenario, that could mean something like the solidification of front lines and the
here's the thing. Here's why I don't think Korea scenario will happen. I think we have too many people that are like extremely, I guess you can't underestimate people who are not like that, but still I feel like we have a sizable population of people who are ready and they want to get Russia the fuck out, and they will go to the war, or they're already at the war, and they will fight and they will not stop.
cessation of hostilities held up by a tenuous ceasefire agreement. As a reminder, there is no real peace agreement between the two Koreas to this day. If this happens with Ukraine, the front lines turn into a type of demilitarized zone, the Ukrainian military gets fully outfitted with Western equipment, and then we'll go from there. I believe these are the two extremes currently on the table, but of course this might change with time. It all depends on a number of factors, many of which cannot be foreseen. But if Ukrainians figure out combined arms maneuvers at scale and are better able to break through Russian lines, this will increase the chances of the so-called good ending. And now, as promised, here are some people you can and should follow if you want an accurate, unbiased coverage of the war in Ukraine.
I don't like Kaufman. He reposted some weird shit in the beginning of the war. We caught a couple of fake clips he retweeted. That was kind of weird, champ, bro. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching the stream. Okay, we are streaming every day. Okay. Tune in tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day, and make sure to support the stream. Absolutely join the Discord, and yeah. See ya tomorrow. Bye.